Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Tiny Park Challenge. My name is Attacking Toucans, and I did a little bit of work in between episodes, as I seem to be doing quite frequently, just because there's a lot of decorating that needs to be happening to some of these rides. So in the last episode, we put this gigantic landform around the Crystal Curver, and in between episodes, I filled it with crystals, rocks, and different bushes and stuff. So it's looking a lot more polished. It's still not quite done, but I got to start because I knew that there was going to be a lot of work to really polish this and get it all blended in. And I think my favorite part that I did was this area down here. So we have this Screaminator ride, and I wanted to smooth out the edge to make it look like it was coming out of a cool hole in the ground. And we had this path over here that leads to the other side of the park, and we have some staircases that go to the top and bottom sections, so we can have some more circulation throughout the whole park. And I put a tunnel that comes underneath the coaster. And this is the back entrance to the park. And people are starting to head back here. I mean, there's not really much of a reason for them to walk back there yet, but once we start putting stuff up here, I'm sure people are going to be moving all around. Okay, so what are we going to be doing today, though? That is the main question. I'd say today we need to make a really nice luxury restaurant on the very top of this structure that keeps on getting larger and larger, and I just want to fully detail it out because it's still pretty box-like, and I think we can make a few changes to make it look a little bit less flat. I want to make a path that leads over to this new structure of land over here and get a rough idea of what's going to go up here. And then I think the main thing we want to focus on after that is the first floor of this underground section, because it really needs some scenery. We've done half of the scenery on this side, but I want the whole entire underground section to have this sort of feel to it. This sort of lost underground mine / city. That's the theme we're going to use for this floor. And then we have one more floor below it. And I think this is going to be an underground forest. So we're going to have trees, swamps, bushes. I want to put fireflies down here and have it be a mystical underground fairy tale land that you come across. I think that would be the sickest thing we could possibly do. So let's go ahead and start off with this restaurant. So I'm going to have a path that leads up to it from over here. And the restaurant's going to extend outwards a little bit. It'd be cool if we could put it on a spinning platform and have one of those restaurants that revolves and gives you a 360-degree view of the whole entire park. But that's not an option, unfortunately. I mean, there is observation towers. We could put an observation tower that slowly goes up above the restaurant. That would be a lot more to add. I'm not sure how tall we're trying to make this section. All right, so let's go ahead and add an extra floor to it. So now we have a 3-floor building. It's kind of 3.5 because this floor has 2 separate layers. So the way we're gonna have this restaurant up here is I placed a wall piece where I want the floor of the restaurant to be. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select paths. I'm gonna go into select grid, select this piece to have a grid, and this is where we're going to have the paths for some of our tables. And we're just gonna fill all this in. Why can't I put a path right here? I was just obstructed. Oh, it's probably obstructed by these stairs. I might need to pull these stairs out just a little bit. Yeah, I think this path's a little bit too close. Was that the issue? Indeed it was. Ooh, actually, I have even a better idea. If I get rid of that right there, can I have a path here? Get off that grid. Can I have something that comes up right here in the middle? And just make a staircase. Ooh, yeah, and have a staircase and have this lead straight over to, ooh, this is perfect. Holy crap. I'm loving this so much. Okay, and let's just go ahead and connect everything up. Get off that angle snap. We'll come through and change this path in the future. But right now, we just want everything to be connected. Oh no, it's too fat. It can't fit. No, we need to change the terrain. It needs to be a little bit skinnier. Let me have a connection. There we go. It's a full, wait, no, it's not a full connection yet. I forgot we got rid of these stairs. Okay. I'm able to bring these out a little bit further so we're not having to deal with anything. I don't want to bring them out too far. Here, turn angle snap back on. Okay, can I get this to connect, please? Oh, it's still an angle snap, that's why. Angle snap can be very problematic sometimes. All right, so we have the location for this restaurant. Can we put some little shops in now? Let's get some food in here. It can't be a restaurant without the food. I forgot about claw machines. Can I put a claw machine up here? That would be legit. That's gonna get everyone wanting to come up here. Okay, what restaurants do we want? I think we already have pizza and hamburgers. Mexcellente. That sounds excelente. What is Le Vinct Sept? I have no clue what type of food this might be. Can I like fit it in here somewhere? Wait, where's this gonna go? We probably shouldn't have the line over there. That would be a bad location. Will it connect up here? Ooh, it will. Perfect. That doesn't intercept with our roller coaster, does it? It's coming to the end. It's actually a fairly long ride as well. Like, it takes a while to get through this whole entire knot. Okay, it's looping through. It's coming around. This thing just looks so smooth to ride. Okay, let's make sure like there's ample space. Oh yeah, there's plenty of space. Okay, we're good. We could probably put one more restaurant we could cross. Wait, what does this sell? I'm so curious. Items for sale. Bacon, brie, and cranberry baguette. Pate and gherkin baguette. What the heck is a gherkin? Excuse me? Aubergine and red peppers baguette. This just sounds weird. But I guess we'll sell them. Oh, we can turn all these extras on. Does that make more people want to come to the restaurant? Hey, people are already coming up here. There's not much food in the park, so people are just like taking what they can get. Has anybody gone like the full loop yet? Oh wait, it's not connected? I thought we connected this. Connect. Okay, now we have a full circuit that goes around the whole entire park. You can go down inside this hole right here and end up over here, and then you can climb up these stairs and be on top of here, and you can come all the way through and come down this staircase. Everything is now connected, so hopefully people will get more spread out through this park, and we'll have less areas that are just being completely swamped with this area down here. People were telling me I should close down this like haunted car ride so people would spread out through the park a bit more, and I think that's a good idea. Let's close that down so those people will all clear out of that area into the other portions of the park. Oh crap. I just realized the RMC is also closed. Forgot I made like a small like little change to it over here because it was like clipping through the terrain like right in this area. And I wanted to fix it. It's all looking pretty good now. I like this section right here. Like this portion of the park was looking kind of weird and bland, but I think this rock formation really helped it a lot. Especially with this new coaster like popping out through there. I almost pushed out this coaster with this coaster right here, the reverse freefall coaster, but unfortunately we didn't really have enough space to put a reverse freefall coaster. Reverse freefalls take like a lot more space than like what we were able to do here. So unfortunately I couldn't change that. The reason I wanted to do that was because it would launch backwards, and I thought it would be a lot cooler to like launch backwards out of this hole and then fall back in, because you'd have more of a view. You'd be able to like look forward that way instead of only being able to look straight up. But unfortunately I don't think that's an option for us. Whoa, that's cool. That's an awesome camera angle. Sick. Yeah, this is like the most fun ride in the park too. 7.27 excitement rating. I think second place is the RMC with 6.81. Let's see if Crystal Curver's picked up with all the new scenery. 6.69, still falling behind a little bit. And then we have the Big Bang Theory with the 5.66, but that's more of our family coaster. And then lastly, we have the Medusa with the 5.85. I think this cart, like being stuck up here for a long portion of time due to like the block brake system, is making the excitement go down, but I have to put a second block brake in somewhere for that to stop. I guess I could technically put a block brake right here. Let's see if that works. Okay, I'm able to get another block section in right here. And then we're able to go down to this little curve. Now if I just like smooth this all out, we should be able to fix that problem we were just having. Like that. Dive down a little bit. Let's smooth out all the banking, and we should be good to go. Oh, we also got to fix the lights. Wait, how many trains do we have now? They give us 3 trains? No way. Oh my god, it does. Okay, so the capacity for this ride is about to be insane, which is great because we need to ride with good capacity in this park. Because there's a lot of guests in here, and they need something to do. Okay, so hopefully, us doing this, let's put it back into test mode. It'll keep these trains moving more consecutively. We'll have one cart that's like up here, that's waiting, one cart that's loading, and the other one going through the coaster. So let's just like speed this up and see how it all goes. What we're trying to avoid is the cart sitting up here for too long, like it was originally. Okay, yeah, it's not going to sit for nearly as long. It's more spaced out. It's like much more perfect. Okay, cool. Whoa, so many people are coming up here now that it's a full loop. Whoa! This is exactly what I was hoping for. Man, these guests are going everywhere. They're all down here too, looking at the Screaminator. Are they coming down to like the underground section of the park because of our coasters? Doesn't seem like a whole lot of people are coming down below, but maybe they're starting to. So we have our new coaster down here as well. But there's not much to pull people down here apart from this. Yeah, there's not too many people underground yet, but that's understandable. And are people starting to come up to this section as well? I was hoping more people would come up here. Oh, I guess they kind of are. How's our hotel doing? How much does it cost to like stay here in the hotel? In the sweet life. Oh yeah, I made it free. Oh wait, hotel perks. What's this? We got room service, restaurants. Oh, we're able to add more room perks? That's awesome. Internet access, of course. Why would we not have internet access? We're not trying to be one of those hotels. God, those are the worst that don't have internet. A spa, okay. Since everything is free for us, might as well. A gym. People got to get fit. In the arcade. I'm not even sure where all this stuff is going to fit, but that's going to be awesome. What are the thoughts? There are no recent thoughts for this hotel. Well, that's boring. Okay. And I also want to update these memes in here because we have this one that says when Spooktober has begun, but moth memes are still being posted. I want to move that. I got a suggestion that said I should move that one over here and then put the moth meme in this picture frame and then move Sans over here. So this guy's getting mad at the moth meme. But unfortunately, my moth meme's not showing up. I think it's because I have it saved as a PNG. I think you might need to have your images saved as JPEGs in order for them to show up in here. Wait, how come no one's working in the pizza pin? What the heck? Oh, yes, they have Hawaiian pizza here. Of course, we gotta add pineapple pieces. People love pineapple on pizza. That's what I've learned over the years, is that that's everyone's favorite pizza topping. Let's go ahead and finish this restaurant now that we're up here. Gosh, there's a lot of people circulating through. I was not expecting that many people to finally be coming up here. Does that mean people are riding this ride? Yeah, it does. And people are riding the Crystal Curver? Oh no, it's still in test mode. Okay, well, we got something for you to do. This isn't the Crystal Curver, this is the Medusa. We're starting to have so many coasters in this park that I'm forgetting the names of them all. Okay, so that's open. That's gonna get lots of people happy. Let's figure out what other restaurant. We have the Baguettes or whatever. I'm not sure why I even put that there, but we're gonna roll with it. Let's get some slushies. Like, what would be a good drink to complement that? Maybe like some coffee. I'm literally drinking coffee right now as we speak because I'm addicted to caffeine. I mention that pretty often, but I really am. It's a problem, guys. Send help. Okay, I'm gonna put that right here. If I can get it to fit. It does fit. Amazing. Can I get a second thing next to it? Pip Shop water? I don't know why the coffee shop wouldn't have water itself, but if it doesn't, they can go to the water stands next door. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now we just gotta encapsulate this building and make it seem like a full restaurant, which we don't have a lot of space. There's not much like seating, unfortunately. Is there anywhere else I could add some like extra seating? Okay, I wanted to put some tables in here, but I'm not sure how much space I have for those. I guess I can put a few tables in here, and then people are gonna have to fight to the death over them. I like these circular picnic tables. I wonder how many people can fit around these. Let's find out. I'm gonna put a few over here. Oh my god, it's so crowded. I'm gonna put a picnic table in the corner. I'm gonna put one like right here in the middle. I'm just gonna make this a mess. It's cool how they all like separate and walk around them though. All people are all like sitting down. This is actually really cool. Cell phone, this is not the time. Can't you see I'm trying to play Planet Coaster? Oh, it's really cool seeing all the people sit down at these tables and like people walk around them. This is actually working out better than I thought it would. Should probably also get some trash cans in here so it doesn't get too littered. Any other good places for them? That should be a decent amount. Will you put trash cans on the stairs? I thought you could, but apparently not. That's unfortunate. But what we should do is we should put some benches like up here, allow people to like just sit and relax on the bridge to Terabithia. What is it obstructed by? Don't tell me it's obstructed. Obstruct your face. We will, of course, have some trash cans to avoid any rubbish to be littered amongst our paths, our beautiful, gorgeous paths. Something else we definitely need to get in here is an ATM, because I think people in our park are running out of money, and even though like half the things in our park are free, I don't think everything's free. This is like a kind of perfect place to put an ATM, unless everybody starts using it and it forms too long of a line. But if it doesn't, then that should work. It's like trying to find a place in the bottom of the park to fit one, but there really isn't. We've like really filled up all the space on the first level. Unless I can get one. Well, I could probably fit one right here. Okay, perfect. One by the park entrance is always nice. Can I fit one on this side? And there's our second one. Let's blend them in a little bit. And voila, people now have access to their money again if they run out. Assuming they have a debit card, which I've been in situations where I haven't had a debit card in the past and I only had a credit card and wasn't able to pull out money at times where I really needed it. What the heck? Why is everybody up here? People that excited about these freaking baguettes? I thought people would not be that interested, but apparently the baguettes are a freaking bop and a half. I was not expecting this area to get so congested. Is it all because they're trying to come back here and get food? Like, there's other restaurants in this park, guys. Maybe I should just put one more restaurant up here somewhere. Just to, like, get some people out of that area because it's a bit too crowded. Let's put some, like, chow mein. Okay, I'm just gonna put these temporary restaurants up here just to, like, alleviate some of the traffic from this area down here. Hopefully it works a little bit. Okay, this is a little bit mad. Okay, I should probably get rid of these tables. This is just not working out. Okay, I closed the Haunted Mansion ride, and this became the new hot spot up here. Oh my god. Okay, I can probably also open up the Haunted Mansion ride again. How long is it gonna take for this whole entire area to be completely flooded out again? I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, people are only coming over to the staircase. Are people using these ATMs down here? Any customers? No? No customers? What about this one? Anyone using this one? Any customers? 0 customers. Why is someone using the ATMs? Guys, I put these here for you. Well, whatever. Are there any other like types of facilities we need? I'm gonna put another bathroom up here as well. We're probably gonna end up having like the first layer of this platform being like food and toilets and stuff. Wow, yeah, people were just hungry, I think. I think that's the reason this is so crowded. But I have restaurants in other places. I have one in the front, inside this building. I have one inside the hotel, that Pizza Pin, which I guess there was no staff worker at. And I guess that's it. Okay, that definitely makes sense. We did not have very much food in this park. But at least we're slowly getting there. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to finish this building and make it look really nice. So, wish me luck. Alright, so I'm using a Romanesque type of wall for this restaurant. And I'm also going to use this on the exterior on some of the bottom portion of the building as well to like tie it all in and make it feel like one cohesive building. I really like the style of this brick though, especially these like rounded off windows. I don't think I've ever seen this piece before because they added so many pieces with some of the DLC packs that I haven't got to play with every single type of architecture, but I'm really liking the style. Makes this look like, almost makes it look like a shop or boutique in like New York City or something fancy in Chicago. And I kind of like that style. And I like how you can like see through these windows right here, even though they're pretty musky, but you can see through and see the ride and coaster back there as well. I'm going to tie this right in. I almost want it to be like a balcony that's sitting up here, but I will like tie the base in to make it all feel like a little bit more put together. What kind of other paths do we have? I'm not sure if I even want to go with this like asphalt. I think like a brick might actually look pretty cool up here. Like it's in like a patio that was like put up on top of the roof. And I almost like want to go with this like brick for the inside of this as well. I think this looks a little bit nicer, has more of an aesthetic to it, especially if we're selling baguettes. I feel like this type of brick has more of a baguette vibe to it. You know what I mean? Does this, I mean, you guys probably know what I mean, right? Kind of baguette-y? No? Maybe so? I see it. All right, we are getting closer. I put some more supports leading down for the new little extension of the building. I didn't plan for it to extend again like this, but we ended up having to for the staircase. But things are getting separated pretty well. This restaurant is looking pretty nice. It's definitely not as crowded as it was earlier, so I'd say we're making some pretty good progress. But I got all the walls looking pretty clean, which was a little bit hard to do. I had to do some pretty tricky construction, but everything is seeming pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's kind of hard to make the buildings perfect in this game. I'm wondering if like they could ever update the wall system to be kind of like The Sims, where you place walls in like chunks that you draw out, like splines, or if they're gonna just keep it as like singular pieces forever. And also I'm wondering, like, so many of the pieces, like say like this wall for example, it'd be nice if there was one that was half as wide. That wouldn't like take any extra like game development power, I don't think. It would just, and it would make things like come in handy so much more. I'm gonna keep on working on this though. I want to get this restaurant completely finished. It's not really much of a restaurant, it's more like a little food court. I could probably put the tables back, but at the same time I'm like a little bit worried to add those tables again. Okay, can you line up please? Is that good? No. There we go. You got the walls double wide. I need to put some like pillars here to fill up that empty space because it looks kind of weird. How does this look from a distance though? It looks pretty good. This building still feels really boxy. I'm not sure what I could do to like round things out. I don't think we're going to be able to round out the base at all. It's kind of the problem with making floating structures like this. On the roof, I could use the same type of roof we used over here. This like rounded off roof. That might kind of give it more of a circular look to it. I think that's probably our best bet. And then just adding some like decorations that hang off the side that give it a little bit more detail. But I try to make some parts like stick out so there'll be a little bit more depth on this building. And I think it's looking pretty good. Like I said, it's going to be hard to make this perfect because of our size constraints. Whoa, it's crazy how like close people's heads get to that wall. Hopefully nobody too tall like me rides this ride. But this part right here is actually looking pretty good with this insanity ride. The way it just kind of like sits out here, I think it's looking pretty good. I don't even think I need to like cover up this metal piece. I think it looks fine right there. But I'm going to keep on putting these final last details on here. So let's see how it finishes up. Alright, so this building is getting pretty close to being done. Last thing I want to do is just add some more special decorations to make this building just really stand out and look the least flat as possible, which is not too bad right now. We got a lot of curves. I think having this like little curved peak on the roof is really nice, but the whole entire thing is coming together. It's like 95% done. It's coming together really well, and I think it is kind of weird how we have like 3 different textures to this building, maybe even like 4. There's a lot of variety. Yeah, there's 4 different types of materials on this building, so there's not much consistency, but it's okay. I was just kind of experimenting with a bunch of different pieces and just seeing what I like the most. It all kind of ties together because of the colors though. I think we just need to add some more white to this side. But yeah, let's continue adding some like details to this thing. The first piece I'm going to add is this Romanesque bartizan, which is not the right colors. Let's go ahead and like, if you ever want to make your colors like match up, just like take a piece from your old building, paste it, delete it, and then select your new piece and it'll adhere to the color style you want. I think adding some of these right here will look kind of cool. Let's space them out pretty well. So you can do some pretty quick fixes on your buildings to like spice them up. That already makes this wall look so much better. I think what I want to do right here is I'm going to put up some of these little balustrades, if that's what they're called. Which one do I like better? I like this one more. I'm going to put like a little walls right here, and then I'm going to like fill this up with potted plants, because I think some greenery up here will look nice, and I think we would, I feel like this would be the perfect little place for a little rooftop garden. Let's see if I can find the potted plants. Sometimes it can be hard to find certain scenery pieces, so I'll try my best. Oh, here we go. Barrel planter. I found it really fast. Okay, so let's put a few of these up here. Are these from the Steam Workshop? They are. But these actually look really, really nice. Forgot to download some awesome potted plants from the Steam Workshop. Oh my gosh, these are perfect. Okay. I have a lot of variety for these. Okay, so we've got a lot of plants up here. I'm not sure if I should like have these arranged better, because right now they're just kind of all over the place. Would a pattern look better? Maybe. I think it would. Let's put them more into a pattern. Okay, that looks pretty nice. It's kind of a little bit strange, but I kind of like having just a little garden out here. And I want to put another one over on this side too. This won't be nearly as full, I don't think. We're just going to put some like in the corners. And I also saw some of these planters. Would these look good up here? Like they're normally supposed to hang on like walls. Here, there we go, troughs. That's what I want. Let's add some good detail. We're going to have some lights up here as well, but that's really cool. This area right here is looking a little bit empty, so I'm gonna fill it up with some more of these. It's like our little magic piece. This wall over here is looking pretty good overall. Here, that's probably good in there too. Cool. Wait, that's a little bit too high. Okay, we have this like little tiny ornamentation piece. I'm not really sure what I can do with this. I put them in the middle of these circles. Just trying to find all the ways possible to continue cleaning this structure up. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it's getting kind of close. I'm wondering if this piece would look good right here. Kind of does. It actually like kind of brings some of this blue color to this wall. These are two separate blues, so it kind of ties it all together. And then what is this piece? This is just like a column. Yeah. Not sure. We have a door. Not really sure how that can be involved. We also have some pretty good trim decorations. I wonder if adding some trim pieces across here will help add some like better segmentation. Like separates those floors. Yeah, this building is looking pretty nice so far. And it's like full of tons of people. Some pause. I love when people throw stuff away. They're just like freaking, they all become NBA players as soon as they need to throw something away. They just like toss it into the trash can and always freaking swish it. So cool. So the inside's looking pretty nice. We're gonna have to put some lights in here because it's gonna be very, very dark. And lights will also add extra little pieces. We also need to put signs like across the whole entire park. There's lots of cool sign pieces. Let's see. Let's go into our posters and kind of put some of these props and advertisement up. I'll have an AT&T sign. Cool. Our park could be sponsored by AT&T. Ooh, we should. Or maybe I shouldn't do that because then AT&T will be like making money off my videos and they're not even having to do anything in the first place. If I make my park sponsored by AT&T and they don't pay me, then they're literally making money off of me doing that because I'm sponsoring their brand. So let's not do that. I've already made them enough money probably just by talking about it. That's what happens when you're a big corporation. If anybody even says the name of your brand, then you're just making money. It's crazy. Ooh, here we go. The Levinct sign. I'll put that out here so people can see the nice baguettes that we are selling. The best baguettes in the whole entire world. This is a balloon sign. Well, that's huge. We're not doing that. Pip shot. Ooh, this is for the water. Do we need to have a sign for the water? Oh my god, the thing's huge. Okay, no, we don't need that sign. Do we have a smaller one? Here we go. Pip shot water. Here we go. Pip shop water. Why not? And what is this sign? This one's really... Why are these water signs so freaking big? They don't need to be this big. Give us smaller sign options, please. Oh, here's the... Whoa, these are on stands. The signs are split up into two sections. There's the ones in the scenery and ones in building. And I can never remember like which signs are in what because they're all so similar. Okay, here's the basic water sign. I want to have a water bottle. Let's put a water bottle on the wall right there. Ooh, or do we want to do a neon water bottle? Let's do a neon sign. That'll look cool during the nighttime. Actually, speaking of nighttime, let's go ahead and do lights because I want to show something off. If we turn off this and go into night mode, look at how cool this new rock structure looks with just the crystals. We're still going to do like lighting and stuff to make this thing look really, really cool, but just all these crystals lighting up, I love it so much. Once there's more lighting, we have more blue lights going through this whole entire thing. The crystal curver is going to be so cool. Okay, I'm going to do lighting first, and then I'll do signs, because I want to figure out where these lights are going to go. All right, we have these, like, Oriental-style lights from the Qin Dynasty pack. That one's pretty cool. I actually like it because of all the little trim pieces. I think it goes well with the scenery type. I think I'm going to choose that. We have these square strips. We'll use those inside. I don't like the light on this. This is a bit too orange of light. There's not a whole lot of wall lights to choose from. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with this one right here, which I am happy with. The secret is putting enough lights to light up the building, but not putting so many to where they're like too much to look at. Because if you have too many lights, it'll be a little bit overwhelming. So you got to make sure that they're spaced out pretty well, or else it'll look bad. So we have those types of lights. We also have the dragon lamp post, but I'm not sure if that'll fit in as well. Is there any other types of lamp posts that I can put like on the ground? I think honestly just using these iron, no, that's too much of a yellow light. It's also too yellow. I want to have like a bluish whitish light. What about this one, classical? I think this one, oh yeah, this one's perfect. We can choose the color of the light, even more perfect. There we go. Wait, can we like write something in here? We can. What the heck? Never noticed that before. Where's this lamp at? Yeah, with sign. Is there one without a sign? Hi. Perfect. Great. Getting some good lighting established. I think just having some of these street lights in here is the best bet. Wait, they all say hi because I'm copying and pasting the one that said hi. That's hilarious. And for this room in here, I'll keep using the same type of light. Okay. This staircase is a little bit messy, but all of our staircases have been a little bit messy, so that can just be like a running trend. And this room is really high. Should we have some lights up the top? Probably. I like having the rooms lit up as much as possible. Definitely adds onto the effect of these rooms. And then on top of this, I think we can just add some of these colored event lights, just like pointing downwards. And we'll put some colors in here. Kind of want to go with that pink. I think having some pink to offset all this blue would be a little bit nice. Okay, and lastly, I'm using these colored lights to just kind of give that last, like, punch. The thing that kind of adds that last aesthetic to the building that makes it really pop and look good at the nighttime. Ooh, I think if I put some on the inside of these pillars... What? Why did it do that? Please go the right direction. Thank you. Having these in here lights up the base enough to where it, like, kind of sticks out, but isn't like overbearing, like if we had a super bright light on it. Sick. I can't believe this building is pretty much done. This thing took so long to create, but it is looking so good up here. I need like another light out on this porch. Oh, there's so many lights now. It's lit. All right, we have some living signs. Cool. Put one in there. And we have this bigger one as well. Do I want to put it like up here or anything? We actually have some like weird holes up here. I think if we put this sign up here, it would actually fill that up and make it so you don't even notice it. I guess during the daytime is the best time to really observe that, huh? I think that's kind of like fill up that hole in space we have up there. Perfect. And then we had coffee on this side. Kind of coffee. Wait, what's the brand called? Street Fox. Okay, we go down to S. Street Fox. What is a Street Fox? A Street Fox, my friends. It's a fox that knows how to run the streets. Okay, this thing's kind of cute. Okay, I actually like this. Street Fox Coffee. And Pip Shop Water. Do you have like a line for that as well? Oh no, this sign's like... The sign looks like it's from Chow, like Chow Garden. The little thing on top of it looks just like that. Actually, this might be better. Here, this is much better. We'll use this one. And if I remember correctly, I think we can actually click on a sign. Yeah, we can set an advertising destination. So if we click on both of these, let's set the advertising destination to the water. And I think that will help increase business as well. I mean, I'm not sure if it does a lot, but it doesn't hurt to have these connected, that's for sure. So let's connect. So we have 3 signs for this one. So people are going to be getting so many baguettes after today. And how does it look going from the bridge down into our restaurant? Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Here, I'm going to add some symmetry to this light, because I hate there not being symmetry sometimes. Cool, that works. And yeah, I think that is it for the restaurant, at least for now. I'll probably go and find some like other little details I can add in the future. But I think for now, we have something good working for us. If you have any ideas on how we can make this better, let me know. But I think apart from that, this thing is about 98% complete. So should we work on some of the stuff in the undergrounds, like I said? I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to finish it or anything, because that building ended up taking a lot longer than expected. But we should start doing some stuff down here because it is really dark. There's like nobody coming down here. Is that because these guests are afraid of the dark, maybe? That could be it. It's like we have quite a few rides. We have 3 thrill rides down here. Maybe it's because they cost too much. What if I lower the price? Yeah, $10. No fun. Or maybe it's because there's no restaurants down here. Wait, there is a restaurant down here. Are people not like enticed by our food? I think it's just a candy store, so maybe that's why. It's not like actual nutrition by any means. Oh, there's no vendors in here. Okay, so yeah, there is no food down here. Do I just need to hire more staff? Hire like 5 more vendors to come through this park and man, some of these. Oh, I know why they're leaving. It's because I never put a staff building in this park. If you don't put a staff building, your staff have nowhere to rest and they end up quitting. I guess we might as well put a staff building down here. And this isn't like Planet Zoo, so I think we can put the staff building near the paths and it'll be okay. So turn our flashlight back on. Let's put the staff building like back in this corner. Here, I'm gonna try to put like a path that comes along here. Can we flatten this terrain and like clean all this up? Okay, that works. And yeah, that kind of cleans up the terrain around the staircase. Okay, so I want to put a staff building back here, and we could probably also get a few other buildings. Let's see. Okay, much needed staff building. We'll have this like kind of tucked under the stairs. We're gonna fill all this up. And then across from it, should we put like an information stand back here? Just to like kind of bring some people back here. Anything to like bring more people downstairs, right? And let's also put like a bathroom. Having multiple bathrooms definitely never hurt nobody. Okay, now we're just gonna have to tie it all in, just like usual. It's pretty much what all of this is gonna be, is just putting a bunch of walls and having it be like a weird underground city that has like a bunch of corridors branching off. So let's see, we're using sandstone walls down here, so let's start getting it all sandy. Alright, so I got this a lot better decorated. We have our first major wall, and back here is where we have our staff room, bathroom, and information stand. That was a kind of fun nursery rhyme almost. Nobody's coming back here to use it though. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just like too far off the path. Maybe that's what the signs are supposed to be used for. Okay, if I put like a bathroom sign out here and link it to the bathroom and the information stand as well, I wonder if that will get more people to come back here. Let's go ahead and try that out. Alright, I'm gonna use this restroom sign. It's a little bit like medieval looking. I'm gonna link it to the bathroom. Perfect. And then I'll also place the information sign wherever that is. Yeah, right here. Place it next door. It's kind of like too large. Can I use a smaller one? Put it on the other side. Yeah, let's do that. And then set the advertising destination to right here. Perfect. Okay, hopefully that brings some people back here, because I don't know why they're not going back right now. There's not a lot of people down here in the first place. Oh my gosh, the rest of this is so dark. Let's at least put some like regular lights. That way people aren't just like creeping in the shadows. That's kind of weird, honestly. Okay, now that we have that finished, I unfortunately think that's really all I have time for this episode. I was hoping to get a lot more done down here today, because there's still a lot of work, and I'll probably just work on it in between episodes, because it's kind of boring work and I'm not trying to show you guys like the boring basic building, even though I know some of you guys would like to see that. But I'm trying to keep this series a little bit shorter, because the Ultimate Theme Park series is the one where you get to see like all the in-depth building. This one's more about the concept of the tiny park. But I am just so in love with this building now that we have out here, and the fact that it goes up to our new little island structure. It's not quite an island, but it's close. I just can't wait to start building some stuff up here as well. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button for me. It really helps me out. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Take care.